Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. My name is Jovan and I am the administrator of the Sims community website, and today we are going to be checking out The Sims 4 Kids. Yes, store content is back for The Sims 4. In case you remember the Sims 3 store and the Sims 2 store, this is sort of a microtransaction way of adding additional content to The Sims 4 as well. It's not that similar considering that the Sims 2 store and the Sims 3 store both had a virtual currency called Sim Points. So these kits can be only purchased through actual currency. So it costs $5 or similar to the price in your territory. One thing I gotta say is what I've noticed that Simmers have been talking about over on Twitter is that it's really unfair for some territories the way that these kits have been priced. So for example, the Busted Dust kit and all of these kits will cost $5, but the thing is, it's gonna be much closer to the price of stuff packs for some territories. For example, we have in Brazil, they cost 29 Republican dollars, I believe, and the price of the Sims 4 stuff packs in Brazil is 40 Republican dollars. I've also seen on Twitter that in Australia, for example, these packs cost around 7 or 8 Australian dollars, and I've also seen in United Kingdom that they cost £5. And pounds are much stronger than dollars, and they're also €5. Euros are also stronger than dollars. In these type of situations, I wish that maybe there was a virtual currency so that people can actually purchase them for almost the same price. But the way that they've converted these prices, they're for some territories very closer to stuff packs, but they only bring one segment to the game. So the Sims team described these kits as a bite-sized pack that adds a niche theme to a certain playstyle that you play for The Sims 4. So for example, we have the Country Kitchen kit, which focuses solely on build items. We have the Throwback Fit kit, which focuses solely on the new cast items. And we have the Bust the Dust kit, which just adds 5 vacuums and new dust type of gameplay. I don't know how to describe the way that I'm feeling about these kits right now. I still have to check out all of the content in the game myself, but so far what I've written about these kits, I believe they could have done a bit more for each kit, but more about that later in this video. First of all, let's check out the Sims 4 Throwback Fit kit and see what it has to offer. Now, for what I've noticed is that they've decided to add a lot more feminine items once again than for masculine items. So there aren't any new hairstyles included with this kit. And also, just to mention, all of the objects from these new kits are going to be categorized just under one category, considering that they're possibly planning to add a lot more kits in the future, and there's just going to be way too many filters included if they add, a filter for each kit. So they're all just going to be categorized under one. One thing I gotta say is that I do love this bucket hat and the variants that come with it, especially this one. I wish it was more translucent and shiny as you rotate your sim, but that's okay. You get that new hat. You don't get any new accessories from what I could have seen. So yeah, moving on, we have the new tops, bottoms, and the outfits for feminine Sims. One thing I've seen on Twitter that people are really right about is the Sims team's tendency to keep adding crop tops for feminine Sims. I have to agree with that. I think that they definitely should take a few notes from other CC creators, as they did with their latest CC collab. There's much more to feminine Sims than just crop tops. So I do understand that, considering that this whole kit was inspired by maybe 90s, 80s, to previous decades, I think that crop tops were a lot more frequent back then, but also, there's a lot more you can do than just crop tops. I do love some of these colors. I love the variants that they come with. And okay, this side detail is so cute. And also this one is very adorable as well. But for the price that they come with, you'll see that just in a second, what I'm trying to say. So you have new shorts available as well. There's another one over here that you can check out. It's very cute. They always go all out for feminine adult Sims, that's for sure. But when it comes to masculine Sims, yeah, that's gonna be a disaster going through, you'll see. You will see what I'm talking about. But yes, these are the brand new joggers that you get and the new skirt as well. Most of this can be categorized as both the athletic wear and athleisure at the same time, depending on how you want to dress up your Sims. I do love these sneakers. They're very cute, and you get new style looks as well. So you get the pleats to meet you. There's also the work it out style look, which is really cute. Okay, but if I go into the masculine adult Sims category, that's where things get a little bit weird. So you get the same bucket hat. This is a unisex piece, and that's completely okay. But when it comes to the new actual items, masculine items, there's just 2 new items for the tops. So you get this one. Also, the bag on his back is cute and changes with the details as well. And it's 3-dimensional, which I like that they keep adding more and more dimensions to these cast outfits. That's good. So when it comes to full body outfits, there aren't new full body outfits for masculine Sims. And that's kind of okay, but once you go to the bottoms section over here, there's only 1 new joggers that come. So the indifference, and I don't know how to describe this, but once again, masculine items keep getting overlooked at. They keep skipping them. They just bring like 2 or 3 new cast items for masculine Sims and just call it a day. I'm sick of that. I'm actually sick of having to complain about this in every cast overview video that I do. I have no idea what's it gonna take for the Sims team to realize that we are missing a lot of aspects in masculine fashion. I know that there's, once again, a lot of options for feminine people out there, but also the catalog for masculine Sims is just not enough at this point, and the indifference is really being obvious with the Sims 4 Throwback Fit Kit. Now, of course, they've added some new items for feminine children. So I did see that the bucket hat made its way for children, which is really cute. The same presets are available for them as well, so that's the same. When it comes to the new outfits, you get this top over here, which is kind of like the resized one that I've checked out for adult Sims, and you get a new dress, but, you know, for feminine children. When it comes to masculine children, I'm pretty sure that they haven't done a lot. So let me check out the filters over here just to see if there are any new. Yes, so there are new joggers for children too, and it comes in these variants. When it comes to the shoes, there are a new pair of shoes that they've included, so that's good. And one more thing, the style look. So we get the serving up sass and the right on track, which is sort of like a masculine style look. I forgot to take just a quick look at the masculine style look. So you get the basketballer and you get the fly style one. So if I go over here and check out the new additions for masculine children, I'm pretty sure that I'm going to be low-key disappointed. So the same bucket hat. I think that these tracksuits are unisex. So that's sort of good. There aren't no new outfits, and you get the same pair of joggers. And I think that it's the same case for the shoes. So there we go. And the style looks, which is the right on track one. Now, for toddlers, I do believe that they've only included like the bucket hat for toddlers. Yes, they've successfully converted them for toddlers as well, which is cute. When it comes to, full body outfits, bottoms, shoes, there isn't anything new. So that's kind of like pretty much it when it comes to the throwback fit kit and what you get with it. Do I think that it's worth $5 US? No, because I believe that they could have done a bit more with this. So I'm trying to say that add an even amount of masculine items, and they could have also added 2 or 3 hairstyles or head accessories, something like that, to make it a bit more complete. This way, I like the styles of some of these objects and items in Create a Sim. But do I think that they could have added a bit more to justify the price? Absolutely. Now, one more thing before I dive deeper into build mode and the country kitchen set. They've added 2 new aspirations that come with the Sims 4 Busted Dust. So one of them is the Perfectly Pristine, which sort of aims towards, being a clean sim and cleaning up your home and just using up that vacuum. And the other one is Fabulously Filthy one, and it's just leaving trash everywhere. Both of these aspirations come with 2 new unique reward traits that you get after completing these aspirations, which is good. So that's about it when it comes to Throwback Fit Kit. Now let's go into build mode and check out what Country Kitchen has to offer. Now that we're in build mode, I'm going to be checking out the Sims 4 Country Kitchen kit first, and then we're gonna be diving deeper into what we get with the Busted Dust kit. You can already tell what's going on right now, maybe in the living room or, yeah, in the house. As you can see, there are some sparkles happening, and that's actually the occurrence that signifies that your house is clean, basically. The house will accumulate dirt over time as you have more Sims and more pets, and as the days go by, there's gonna be more dirt happening. So here's what you get with the Sims 4 Country Kitchen kit. Just look at these objects over here. These come with the Sims 4 Busted Dust kit. So first of all, we're gonna be checking out the new counters. There are a lot of different variations to these counters. So the first one is the regular one. Then as you go here in the settings, you get a brand new corner as well that you can add like this. So let me rotate it. Then there's also this corner piece too, as you can see. And there's the end counter, I believe. Yep. Do we have any more that I haven't checked out? I think that's about it when it comes to the different variations of the counters. Now here you can check out all of the different variants for them. One thing that I've seen and that I completely agree about is that they could have added more presets with this one, considering that these are just pastel colors. There's no vibrant ones or colors that are a bit out there. It's just pastel colors, so I wish they added more variations to that. Then you have the different islands too. So let me place them down like this. Of course, I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna have to bulldoze all of this to showcase later on what all of this looks like with the styled room. So you have also this rounded corner over here. There's also this one as well. You get so many different variations with each counter and island that you get, and I think it looks pretty cool. I like the rustic vibe. I like how a bit worn off these islands and counters look. Once again, maybe a bit more color variations would have been nice, especially for a kit that costs $5 US. I mean, but yeah, so the country charm cabinet. So they've also done a lot of different variations for these cabinets as well. You get the regular one, then if you go into the settings, you have the corner one over here. You have the end corner one, which has these pans and towels, which is nice. Now, if we move over here, you have this long cabinet. I'm gonna be placing it over here. You have the country charm cabinet with the dishes here. There's also another corner one, which you can, of course, place in the corners like this, and another one as well. But keep in mind that for each of these islands and counters that you get, there's 5 to 6 different variations. Just make sure that you go into the settings over here to see what they look like. Next, also, I haven't checked out all of the variants for these, but it pretty much follows along the theme of the colors that we have for the counters and islands as well. So over here, we have the Country Charm shelf. So let me just remove this painting real quick. I've seen some of the variants for these, and I gotta say, it looks really cute, this shelf, and you can place cutter objects on top of it like this. So you get the Nicky Knacks anything and everything jar too. It comes only with different decals, the prints on the jars, which is good. You also get the Country Charm sink too. Oh, I made quite a mess in the kitchen, but let me place it down like this so you can check it out what it looks like. Once again, it's the same variants of the pastel colors that I've already gone through. You get the handy dandy flower caddy here, which is an adorable item. So the jars, we've checked that out. The bountiful bucket one. Basically, these are just clutter for your kitchen. They are not that usable as you would have expected. The heritage flower tin, which is cute, I gotta say. Are we getting farming this year? I mean, this would have been such a good addition to a farming expansion pack. Over here we have the bread box, which is cute, and there's also the Granny's cozy casserole dish as well. Oh, okay. The last two objects are the Country Charm fridge. So here's what it looks like and the colors for it. And the last one is Pancakes at Dawn stove. So let's place it down like this. Oh, okay. So you can check it out what it looks like. It's a bit all over the place, this kitchen. So I'm going to be deleting these kitchen objects because we have two more things to check out before I go into the styled room. So we have the puzzled stone floor. So there's a brand new type of flooring available with the kitchen set, and it comes with similar pastel colors that follow the counters and all of the different objects that I've gone through. And you also get the new wall pattern over here, which is a really decent stone pattern like this, and it comes in 6 different variants. So you get the blue one, you get the gray one, there's the mint green one, the yellowish one, and it looks nice. It's gonna be really used well for the house exteriors and kitchen interiors, which I love. Do I think that a Sims 4 Country kitchen is worth the $5 price? That really depends. I'm not a builder. I can't really, give my professional opinion on all of this. But the thing that I will definitely say is that you get less than you would get from a stuff pack. So, for example, let's say that you don't have the Sims 4 Paranormal stuff pack. Here are all of the objects that you get just in build. Just in build. You also get a ton of new objects in Create a Sim. You get tons of new gameplay with the Sims 4 Paranormal. It costs $10 US, but you get a lot more for the value. With the Sims 4 Country Kitchen set, even though it's very cute, it could have had more items. It could have had a bit more, flavor to it. A bit more new variants for it. Appliances, new kitchen appliances. It doesn't have to have new gameplay. Just add different variants of the existing kitchen appliances that we have. And I would have called that a day. But no. This is it that you get with the Sims 4 Country Kitchen. I would have paid this maybe $3 or $4 US tops, but especially because the translation of these kits really gets lost for different currencies. I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's worth it. If it had a bit more objects to it, then I would have said it's good. But personally, I wouldn't have paid this $5 US. Now, the last segment, the last kit that I'm going to be checking out is the Bust the Dust kit, which adds dust gameplay. Now, as you can see, you get new vacuums. So you get the more portable one, and as you can see, it comes in different variants. I don't know why they've decided to add so many different types of vacuums, but okay. I've seen Kayla's video where she said that this looks like the presets from the Sims 4 Backyard Stuff Pack, and yes, some of these presets do have that style, which is cute. There's the Dirt Herder 5000 one, which kind of looks like maybe a water vacuum. I don't know. It looks it looks cool. And there's also the G7 Swivel Swank by Gruntled Incorporation. And these are the presets for it. Now, this is all that you get with the Sims 4 Bust the Dust in terms of build mode. Once you go into live mode, you're gonna see some unique gameplay for it. So let's turn down the stereo just real quick so you can check out what it looks like. You can have your Sims vacuuming the house. Of course, there isn't any dirt right away in my house. The dirt will accumulate in the next few sim days. So for every one sim day or two, there's gonna be a new level of dirt accumulated to a certain floor. Now, the interesting thing about the dust is that the accumulation of dirt is going to vary level by level. So, for example, if you clean up this floor, and you haven't cleaned up this floor yet, the dirt will accumulate more on this one, of course, and so it all varies on which floors you have vacuumed. The thing is, if you have a 4-story house like I do here, for example, that's gonna be a lot to clean up. Now, if your house is already clean, you won't have a problem vacuuming. You know, it won't take you a lot of time to clean up all of that dirt. But if your house isn't clean, then it might take a while to get all of that dirt out. You also get the dust bunnies. So I'm gonna see if I can actually get them from by debug. So let's go to kits and let's go to debug. So there's only dirt, a giant pile of dust. There aren't any specific dust bunnies that are going to be shown up over here. So the dust bunnies actually show up as the dirt accumulates, and you have a lot of things that you can do with the dust bunnies. You can play with them, you can pet them, you can rename them to whatever you want. You can also befriend them. But watch out, because I've seen on Twitter already that if the dust bunnies turn into filthy fiends, they might burn your entire floor down. So watch out for that. Do I think that the Bust the Dust kit is worth the $5 price? I think this is possibly like the only okay, so you can also check the dust levels for each floor. But what I was trying to say is that I think that this is possibly the only kit that's maybe worth the price, because it adds a lot of complex gameplay. There's a lot more to Dust. I've seen on Twitter, somebody said Dust has more gameplay in The Sims 4 than Babies. That's definitely true. That's the sad truth over here. But yes, they've added a lot of different complex gameplay to this, and the way that these vacuums work is pretty nice, and I like the rewards that you get for vacuuming. Your Sims are going to be feeling a lot more confident, inspired, and their skills and needs are going to be fulfilled much faster in cleaner homes than they would in dirty homes. And you also get the new aspirations as well, so that's the last thing that I'm going to be checking out. So over here, if I go into the location, we have the fabulously filthy one. The reward for this is the new trait called Filth Dweller. So the Sim no longer receives negative moodlets from living in dusty or messy environments. They're just going to be enjoying the filthy surroundings a lot more. But when it comes to becoming, you know, the cleanest Sim that you want to become, there's the perfectly pristine aspiration, and the reward trait is fast and fastidious, so they will enjoy clean surroundings much more, and they're gonna have a lot more power to clean up their environments and homes, which is good. And I believe that they're also going to be able to socialize with other Sims and like influence them to clean up their mess behind. So yes, that is the Bust the Dust kit. When it comes to you know, disabling this type of gameplay, you can of course do so in the pack settings, in the settings section over here. So it's called the Enable Dust system, and if you disable it, the dust will no longer accumulate on your active household lot, which is good. You have options for that. I think that's about it when it comes to the first 3 kits that we have for the Sims 4 so far. I would once again only maybe pay the full price for the Bust the Dust kit, because from what I played through behind the scenes a little bit, what I've seen in the live stream, the official one, and on Twitter, it's actually a decent pack for $5 US. But the Country Kitchen kit could have done a lot more, and the Throwback Fit kit could have had an even amount of masculine items as feminine items, because the difference can really be felt. And I don't like that. I don't like that I constantly have to say for each cast overview, we don't have enough masculine items as we have, feminine items. And you can really see that with the Throwback Fit kit. One more thing that I have to talk about the Sims 4 kits is that they're going to be a lot more often than packs. But the thing is, the Sims 4 kits won't influence the future releases of the Sims 4 base game content and the Sims 4 stuff packs, game packs, and expansion packs. So kits, it seems that the Sims team has expanded with a brand new team that creates just these kits. But don't worry, because packs will be intact and they are still gonna be on a full rollout. So I'm definitely excited to see what they come up with kits. But so far, I'm just a bit concerned with the price, especially in other territories, because I think it's unfair that people in Brazil have a lot bigger price than, for example, people in the United States. And for example, in Australia and United Kingdom, the price is much bigger in those territories than in United States. And all of the different, prices have just been converted from United States. And I think that these kits could have been accommodated to different territories much better, but they didn't. So if these kits are gonna be $5 in the future as well, I just want to see a bit more to justify the price, because so far I only think that Bust the Dust kit is worth the full price. The Country Kitchen kit could have had a bit more appliances to it, and the Throwback Fit kit could have had a few more masculine items, but I'm keeping my hopes up that they're gonna be improving. So, for example, the first stuff pack for The Sims 4, A Luxury Party, was sort of a mess. So the amount of stuff that it added in build mode and create a sim cannot really compare to, the latest pack, which is The Sims 4 Paranormal, and they've added a lot more in terms of gameplay, cast, build. And I'm hoping that the Sims team is actually listening when it comes to the feedback for the Sims 4 kits, and if you're gonna be doing these kits, add a bit more to justify the price. Now, let me guys know what you think about the Sims 4 kits in the comment section down below. And if you enjoyed this overview video, make sure you hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to this channel for all the latest news and updates on the Sims franchise. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll be talking to you guys in my next one. Bye! Zakai, kavu kako no bazakai, kavu kako pit maja.